What's up, guys? Gilbert Burns are here with another breakdown. And this week we have UFC 304 main event, my division, welterweight division. Leon Edwards is gonna defend his belt finally against, remember the name, Belal Muhammad. Bro, this fight has been on the make for so long, but it's finally done deal now. Manchester, July 27. So it's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna do the breakdown. A lot of videos coming this week. I'm gonna have Paddy Pimblett and Bobby Green, Tom Aspinall against Curtis Blades, and many more. Make sure you guys tune in and watch the whole video. It's gonna be a good breakdown. Now we're going to the overview. Those guys have so many fights. Belal Muhammad is 23 wins, 3 losses, 1 no contest. And that no contest against nothing less than Leon Rocky Edwards. When these guys fought back in the days, there was only a little bit of 2 rounds. First round was domination from Leon Edwards, but those guys grow so much. Belal Muhammad maybe 90-win streak after that fight. Leon Edwards should get so many fights, became a champion, fought Nate Diaz, guys on the good win streak. Belal Muhammad's being way more active fighting for so many guys, for everybody. But Leon's kind of taking his time after he became a champion. He beat the champion twice. He became a champion beating Kamaru. I was there, Salt Lake City, with that head kick, crazy fight. Beat him again the rematch and beat Colby Covington when Colby didn't show up at that fight. But anyways, Leon shut that guy down. It was a crazy fight. Now they're going to face each other finally. I just saw the odds. And it's crazy that Leon Edwards is a big favorite on that fight. I think because he shut down Colby Covington. They kind of seen that last fight, and I think that's why they're doing that. But they got to take Belal Muhammad serious. Belal Muhammad is a tough dude, and his will come to this fight. I remember him on the pod, he got me convinced, that he's going to put a lot of pressure on this guy because the guy was the 9-hand. Especially Leon, I'm sure I remember what he said. He said, Leon takes forever to fight for the title, Now that he fought, that he became a champion, he's doing the same thing with the other guys that deserve a title shot. He was clear the #1 contender. And he said he was so mad he's going to put on a crazy amount of work. So I was excited. But the odds is that high in favor of Leon Edwards because the last performance. That's what I believe, because the way he shut down Colby Covington, they think, Belal is not going to do that. But I think Belal can outpace Covington. I think he's going to come with a good wrestling. We're going to get that on the strategy, but I think he got to do a dog fight. If he stay on the distance against Leon is too precise, too good. He got to make a dog fight. He really got to go forward, mix it up, wrestling, boxing, clinch. Try to take down. If you don't get it, no problem. Keep working, keep outworking, work on the body. Just like kind of Kamaru was doing the first fight before he got the kick, I do think Belal Muhammad can get that win, but it's going to be a good one. I'm excited. But on the overview, those guys have similar fights. Belal Muhammad has 1 win more than Leon Edwards. 23 wins, 3 losses, 1 no contest against 22 wins, 3 losses, 1 no contest. Other than that, I have great relationship with these guys. I have Belal Muhammad coming in the podcast. Bro, I respect the guy even more after the podcast. He was putting a crazy amount of work. Back then, that was at the UFC 300, so that was a couple months ago already. But Leon, he always takes time. If you go on his topology, on his record, he always takes times between fights. And he's proving that he's getting so much better. His striking is super sharp, one of the best one of the division. Good grappling, good wrestling. Sometimes I look at his video, he's kind of teaching the wrestling class, showing these guys a lot of good details, and I think Leon is very, very good fighter. Now we're going to the second point of this breakdown, the fight style. We have a very good striker on Leon Edwards, a guy that's super precise. We saw that high kick against Kamaru Usman. We saw a lot of other fights that he was so precise, he fought so smart, keep the distance. His boxing is very good. His kicks are underrated. I was in London when he fought Vicente Luque. That was kind of like maybe 6-7 years ago. And he kicked Vicente Luque on the body. That was so hard. I remember listening to that.
Conseguiu se defender o Leonardo.
And I look at Vicente, and then he kept fighting. Vicente ended up losing that fight. But after the fight, he was, bro, that guy kicked me so hard. And I say, yeah, I know, I hear that And that was a very hard kick, but he said, bro, I almost went down, but I kept fighting. So the guy has underrated kick. And I don't think he's underrated anymore because the way he finished Kamaru, people are expecting that kick right now, but he's sharp with the hands. He's a video for him, a little short clip that show up a lot of my reels on the YouTube short shoe, and he throws elbows, kick, crazy elbows and the kicks. Very sharp. I think that fight style from Leon Edwards, if he keep the fight on the feet, is his best chance. But don't get wrong, the guy has a high level wrestling, high level grappling too, precision, very good. And on the other side, we have Belal Muhammad. Belal Muhammad started training over 20. He said on the party, I think he started training at 22 or 23. And he wrestled a lot. That guy has a crazy gas tank. And I saw a video of him recently. That guy was in shape. That guy looked very good. Vein, shred. And another thing too, Belal Muhammad adapts a lot. You know, I think he's kind of like a more MMA rounded than Leon. Leon is very good at every little aspect, but I think Belal Muhammad is able to adapt. When he's fighting a striker, he becomes a grappler. When he's fighting against a grappler, he becomes a striker. I think that's the thing with Belal Muhammad. And we're going to get there, but I think he got to mix it up a lot for this fight. But on the style, I think Belal Muhammad is more well-rounded. Good striking, do both stance, good kicks, good punches, good movement, good feints, good takedowns, I think very good takedown defense. Grappling, not a lot of submissions. Get a couple of submissions, not a lot, but it's the guy that don't look for a lot of submission. He look more for ground and pound and TKO finish than submission. But I think that's the fight style. Those guys are very good. It's a very entertaining fight. Now we're going to another part of that breakdown. Physical attributes. If you see those guys, they look in an amazing shape. It's different type of body. Belal Muhammad was looking shred. I think, man, I lost the guy. I don't want to say that. But when I lost to him, he didn't feel the strongest guy. He feels solid. He feels strong. Hard kicks. That was the thing that was annoying me the most. One time, I think he connected a good right hand that got me wobbling a little bit. But other than that, I don't feel a lot of power. But good movement. You know, that was the guy that didn't stop moving. He changed his stance and moving, making awkward to you to get a read on the guy. But I think the physical attributes, I think gas tank, I'll give to Belal Muhammad. The will, the gas tank, Belal Muhammad straight. I think they're going to be maybe a little bit more to Leon Edwards just because he's taller, he's precise, he don't waste a lot of energy. Let's think about that. He gets knockouts. I'll put knockout punch and kick power. I'll give to Leon Edwards, but gas tank for sure, I'm going to give that to Belal Muhammad. I think he's striking, for sure, Leon Edwards, but Belal can get away with that. They faced each other before, so he's going to be ready for that. Wrestling, that's a good one because Leon Edwards got so much better. He defended all the takedowns against Kamaru in the second fight. He swept. He took Colby Covington down. So I think the rest is going to be very even. Belal Muhammad was training with Khabib, with Islam. He always trained with these guys. I think he's getting better for sure on his grappling, on his wrestling. I think they kind of want to be even on the wrestling. On the grappling, believe it or not, I think Leon Edwards has a better grappling. Just the way he shows it, very good, composed, can get taken down, can get back up, very easy. But I think the wrestling defense from Leon is very good, but offensive, I don't think Leon going to try a lot of takedowns. I think Belal Muhammad should try a lot of takedowns. So it's kind of like one guy is a stronger striking, the other one has more cardio. It's very close fight. The odds make it are going crazy, thinking that Leon is that favorite. I think it's a very close fight. Now we're going to another point that I like very much is the fight strategy. I think it's a clear strategy. I think if Leon Edwards keep the distance, stay offensive with the kicks, body kicks, low kicks, high kicks, good punches, a little clinch, put pressure, don't let Belal get the rhythm, and keep putting the good pressure, I think it's a win for Leon Edwards. I think that's his strategy. That's what he should do to win. But Belal Muhammad, on the other side, he should do a freaking dog fight. And I think he can do it, and I think he will do it. But guy looking in very good shape. I think Belal Muhammad got to mix it up. He's the smaller guy out there. If he let Leon set the tone, set the pace of the fight, it's going to be a hard fight. But if he stay on his face, mix it up, clinch, dog fight, make it the dirty boxing with the clinch, try taking him down, don't take no problem, keep going, work on the body, staying close. I think that's the key to Belal Muhammad to win that fight. On the distance, just with the movement, no, I think Leon can pick him apart, and then I think that's what Belal Muhammad should do. Dogfight, go forward, put pressure, and go get that win. Now, fight camp. Man, Leon is going to be very close to home. He trains at Team Renegade. He's all the way in Birmingham. It's close to London. But he's going to fight Manchester. It's home for these guys. No, he's kind of naturally Jamaican, but he's been living in the UK for years now. I think he's going to be favorite out there. That arena is going to be packed. It's going to be crazy. They're going to be all in favor of Leon Edwards. And Belal Muhammad is putting in work. When Islam was there in New York, getting ready to fight Dustin, bro, Belal Muhammad was there for several weeks, getting ready with Khabib, with Islam, with all these guys. But now I believe he's in Chicago, getting ready. So he's going to be leaving to Manchester for this fight. But like I said, I think both guys look in amazing shape. Now we're going to the mental and psychological aspects on this fight. That's going to be a big thing because Leon is fighting at home, defending his belt. Again, a guy that is a very tough one, and he doesn't give too much. You know, it's not that big name. He's not nothing that will. Belal Muhammad is not that draw. He's still a #1 contender, but he's not a draw. He's not a guy that's going to bring the high numbers on the pay-per-view. It's kind of like that's why they want to avoid that fight. They want to get another fight with a bigger name, the bigger platform, make more money, sell more pay-per-views. But the guy is very hungry and very tough. So I think they're going to be ready. They've been ready during the training camp. They got to take that money motivation away. You got to be ready to defend that belt. But we got to see how is that mindset getting ready to a Belal Muhammad. The guy that's a very risky fight, not a lot of rewards, you know. He beats Belal, people are nice, he beats Belal Muhammad. If he loses, you know, then he's a lot in the line. But if he wins, it's not much, you know. So I want to see how the mindset, how is the will. Because the will, when the guy is super hungry going to a fight, that guy takes over. And guess what? Belal Muhammad is super hungry. The will, the motivation, that guy's gonna be on fire out there, especially going to enemy territory. It's gonna be crazy there in England, with the whole Manchester. Everyone's gonna be on Leon's team, so it's gonna be a crazy fight. But I want to see how that mindset works. You know, first of all, Belal going to enemy territory, and Leon staying at home and fighting a guy that's not going to put so much on his career, you know? So I want to see how that's going to play off. And Leon is getting a bigger name. He's becoming big now. And he's big in Manchester, fighting a guy that's not that big. That's the whole thing that I want to see how that go, you know? Because if he doesn't take that fight 100, but I mean 100% real, Belal Muhammad is going to be a problem for Leon Edwards. And it's going to be a closer fight, way closer than people think. You know, the next thing in that breakdown is going to be my prediction. I'm going to tell my opinion who I think is going to win. If you're all the way here, you listen to that breakdown, make sure you give me a like, you subscribe to the channel, and we're going to my predictions. You let me know in the comments how you think that fight goes, who you think is going to win. I think it's going to be a tough fight. I think it's going to be all 5 rounds. I don't think no one's getting knocked out. No one's getting submitted. I think it's going to be a war. We'll see on the first round. We're going to be able to see who's going to take over in that fight. As crazy as sounds, I do think we're going to hear and Neil. I do think Belal Muhammad is going to win that fight. That guy, Will, is in a different level with Will right now. He's putting a crazy amount of training camp, training with all the Dagestani, Khabib, Islam, these guys. It's not an easy task. Leon is a great champion. He's putting a lot of work. He's very good at striking. He's very good, one of the best. Sharp striking, sharp wrestling, sharp jiu-jitsu. I don't think the will is going to be there, and I think Belal Muhammad is going to make a dog fight, and he's going to become the new champion of the welterweight division. But I can be wrong, but that's my opinion, but I want to know your opinion. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to win. You think I'm crazy? If you think you're right, if you're going to put the money or not, please don't do it. That's not what I'm thinking. I don't like to bet on fights. If you like it, go there, play your money. Don't put the rent money. Get the money that you're going to drink and whatever. Then you bet with that money. Don't put your rent. But make sure in the comments, right? We're going to have more giveaways coming for you guys. Let's go. And remember, another video is coming. We're going to have Patty Pinblack coming against Barbara Green. Should be here on the side. Need someone else. And we're going to have the Tom Aspinall against Curtis Blades and a lot of training videos from my next fight. Make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you like that video. Let's go.